Welcome to my channel. This is Rima Bhavsar, your Austin local realtor, making your home buying journey stress-free. Today, we're going to be talking about a very important question that a lot of my buyers are asking right now. Is buying a home in Austin, Texas a smart move right now? Well, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys and give you guys the pros and cons on yes or no or what you should do. So let's go ahead and get started. First, let's talk about the pros of buying a home in Austin right now. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat any of this, but I think it's good to see what's happening and what is good right now. Pros of buying now. Number one, stable home prices. Austin has been one of the fastest growing real estate markets in the country. Right now, home prices have stabilized after a period of rapid growth. For buyers, it is a great time to lock in a price before anything starts shifting. You're not dealing with the massive prices hikes we saw in the past few years, and you might even find a home with a price that fits your budget. Number two, long-term investment. Real estate is long-term game. Even if prices aren't climbing at the same pace as they were a few years ago, historically, homes in Austin tend to appreciate over time. If you're planning to stay here for a long time, you could be making a solid investment, even if it feels like things are a bit slower right now. Number three, less competition. We all remember the crazy bidding wars from just a year or two ago. In today's market, there's less competition, which means you won't have to deal with as many buyers fighting for the same property. If you've been putting off buying because of those crazy market conditions, now might be a good time to dive in. Just because the market is stabilizing doesn't mean there aren't some risks of home buying right now. Number one, higher interest rates. Interest rates are being factored right now. The Federal Reserves have been raising rates to manage inflation, which means mortgage rates are higher than they were a year ago. If you're buying now, you're likely looking at rates around 7%. That translates to higher monthly payments, which can make things feel a little tight. So if you're on the edge of what you can afford, higher rates could make a big difference in your budget. And rates is very important for a lot of buyers. I was speaking with a bunch of lenders that are in Austin, Texas right now, and their advice is they don't know how the 2025 market is going to be. They're saying that they're predicting that the rates are going to be around the same, not much lower. Number two, the potential for lower prices later. Here's where things get tricky. Real estate markets move in cycles. We're seeing stabilization right now, but it's also important that we might see a correction. With the higher rates slowing down buying activity, there's a chance that home prices could dip further, especially if the economy faces more challenges. If you buy now, you might be paying more than you would few months or even few years from now. Number three, new construction prices. A lot of people look to new construction when buying a home, but with tariffs on material and rising labor costs, builders are having to pass those increased expenses on to buyers. So new homes in Austin are still pretty pricey. If you're looking for something more affordable, you might not find exactly what you're hoping for. Talking about increase in new construction home prices and the tariffs, guys, we just did a podcast with a new sales rep construction talking about phases of new construction, and she just mentioned that they're already going to be seeing increase in prices on new construction because of the possibility of the tariffs. So that's going to be in effect within the next 30 to 60 days. So if you are thinking of new construction, buying now or later, it might be a good idea to buy now for that versus waiting it out. Number four, market uncertainty. The overall market is a bit of state of flux right now. The national economy is dealing with inflation and recession concerns, and these factors could still weigh on the housing market for the foreseeable future. That creates some uncertainty, especially for those who want to be confident about their investment. So, is home buying in Austin a smart move right now? Let's see. Here's the thing. It really depends on your personal situation. If you've got the financial flexibility to handle higher mortgage rates and you plan on staying in Austin for the long time, now might be a good time to buy. With less competition and stable prices, you can find a property without the stress of bidding wars. On the flip side, if you're worried about the higher interest rates impacting your budget or feeling unsure about where the market is headed, waiting might be a better option. You could see lower prices or better interest rates in near future, and if that happens, it could make your investment much more affordable. Whatever you decide, it's so important to weigh the pros and cons carefully. Okay guys, there you guys have it on the importance of either waiting right now or buying a home in Austin right now. You know the pros and cons. It totally depends on you. If you have the money, then I would say go ahead and buy right now, especially if you're going to think about buying new construction. We just about the tariffs increasing the prices on new construction home, which is going to take effect in about 30 to 60 days. So if you're thinking new construction, then buying a home right now might be an ideal thing to do. But if you want to wait and see how the market is going to be later in the future, then that's totally up to you. I am here for you guys. If you have any comments or questions, comment them below and I will get those answered for you. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and press that subscribe button. If you like the video, go ahead and like it. I would really appreciate it. I want to say thank you for watching and I will see you next time.